Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Tech channel, everybody. We're live on YouTube and Twitch, and here we are with our Forza Horizon 5 series. So let's have some fun. We got the Carrera GT, which we modified in the last stream. It's got a 918 Spider engine in it, so it's a 4.6 liter V8 hybrid plus twin turbos. And we added all-wheel drive to this car because this car was rear-wheel drive from factory, and it's got a 10 speed, so that's why it doesn't have the V10 sound anymore. Wiper homie, wanna race, bro? Is he stuck or is he revving? That was funny. This car on the Wiper should be a good race. I don't think he wants to race. This car is fast, dude. It's like 1450 horsepower, 1300 plus torque. Even with all-wheel drive, it was having trouble hooking, so I made the gearing really long. That's why we were able to like hit 100 miles in the first gear, which is kind of crazy, but it works. The launch is great though. Oh no! Of course you don't want to launch it around a bend like that. Especially when the roads are slick. Alfa Romeo. Even if you don't launch it, you just punch it off the line, it goes, man. There's a bit of wheel spin. It spins all four, but it goes. I would say it's my second fastest car. The fastest would be Supra. Supra can do like 277 miles. This one, about 271, 270, which is still really fast. Aerial Atom, look at that. Wanna race, bro? Wait, what? What's that in his car? Is that like a coffee mug or something? Do you see that? It's a disposable coffee cup. At least that's what it looks like. Dude, that's really funny. I mean, I see the legs and the arms. So it's a skin that he's wearing? That's really funny, dude. That's crazy. What was that? Let's look for some online racers on the highway. A GT3 RS. What is that, M8? Oh no, that's an M4. The new M4. What up, buddy? Wanna race? R34. Can we catch up to it? Let's see. I think we're catching up. Unless he's slowing down. I don't think he is. Yeah, we easily caught up. Maybe his car's not maxed out. Bro doesn't want to race. Nobody wants to race today. Alright, maybe if we switch to a slower car, people might want to race us then. Because that's how it works. When they see a fast car, they kind of hesitate to race you. So let's switch to something that's not as fast as the Porsche. Well, this Mustang is pretty fast, the GT500. Not as fast as the Porsche though. Alright, let's get off the highway. There's not much action going on here, so let's just go on the back roads. Alright, let's look for something on the map here. Maybe there's a new event that we haven't completed. Did something new pop up? Oh, dude! Something new actually did pop up. And a retro supercar, 500k or less. That's pretty specific. And the reward, I mean, we already have 2 GTRs. A third one wouldn't be bad. It's not the newer model, it's the 2012. So, I don't mind another GTR. We can have 3 different builds. So, let's go do that. Hopefully, I do have a car for that event. Alright, we'll drive a different car there. An actual drift build? Yeah, why not? Long wheelbase cars are good at drifting. And this one has drift suspension, drift tires. This car is smooth. Oh, we're going on the highway. Can't really drift on the highway. Unless we like go side to side like that. Let's get off the highway. We'll take a longer route there. We messed up. That's all good, because we made it. Okay. We got 1, 2, and 3 events for the championship. And luckily, we only have 1 car. But that's okay, that's all what we need. We have 1 car that we can use for the championship. It looks bone stock to me. 911 GT3 RS from 2004. 381 horse, 284 torque, 3160 pounds, a 3.6, 3.6 liter flat 6, I believe. But now the real question is this gonna be enough? Because this car is stock after all. We could go to the garage and modify it, but I think I'm just gonna attempt the first race with the car being fully stock. The old Diablo looks nice. I'm excited to drive this car. What's in front of us? The Countach? I hope I'm saying that right. I know on the right hand side the one in front of the white car, the blue one. What color is this, like baby blue? Aqua? Somewhere in between? Yeah, what car is that? I mean, what is the white one? The one that's right in front of us. Countach? Or something else? I know it's a Lamborghini for sure. An old school Lambo. Considering this car is stock, it's actually doing pretty good. The way it handles is really, really good. We got all the weight on the back axle where the engine sits. And it's rear-wheel drive, so there is no traction issues. Unlike front engine and rear-wheel drive cars, where you have no weight on the back axle. So we're not really catching up to the people in front of us. We might have to modify this car a slight bit, you know. We could restart the event or come back with the car a little modified. Yeah, I think we're gonna modify it because although it's driving really good, it's handling fine, it's lacking a little bit of power, you know. We need the extra power to catch up. So let's take it to the garage and modify it to the max A class, which will be 800. I really want to add a better transmission in here. The stock 6-speed manual is a little slow. And I found that I was not always in the right gear. The first gear was really long, and yeah, all the gears are kind of long, so when you're slowing down, you really have to downshift. You can't just be in the proper gear. You really have to adjust your speed according to the gear, and sometimes it's not fun. So if you put a 10 speed in here, I feel like we'll always be in the right gear. Yeah, we might have to like shift more, but the shifts will be quicker, and we should have the right gear for all the speeds. We'll always be in the right power band. And again, we don't have to use all 10 gears. We can modify the transmission so we're only using first 6 or the first 7. Lighter drive shaft, better clutch, transmission, and race differential. We still have a little more room to go, so let's add some power now. What if I add turbos? That's probably gonna put us in S1. Yep. Oh, we can put the newer GT3 RS engine in here, the 4-liter, flat 6. But we can't do that. That puts us in S1. This car needs to be in A class. How about exhaust? 19 more horsepower? Okay. Oh, it sounds really good with the race exhaust. So it's really muffled with the stock exhaust, but it really wakes up. Look at that. The idle sounds so good. Has a deep sound to it. Even though it's a 6-cylinder. It's a super amazing 6-cylinder. Sounds really good. Okay, we'll do the exhaust. Intake. Little more induction sound. A lighter flywheel. Lighter flywheel, lighter drive shaft. Dude, the drive shaft in this thing gonna be like really small. It doesn't even have a drive shaft. I mean, it has axles. The engine is bolted straight to the differential, I guess, right? And then the differential probably just has axles going to the wheels. I don't think it has a drive shaft like how some of the front engine cars, not some, all front engine cars and rear wheel drive setups have a drive shaft. But I don't think a rear wheel drive car is gonna have a drive shaft in there. It'll have axles. 'Cause everything is like bolted to each other. I don't. Maybe it's like really small. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's a direct bolt-on. You know, engine is bolted onto the transmission, and then the transmission is bolted to the differential, and maybe it's all just like one big unit. And then axles going out to the wheels. So there's that. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this is the setup right now. Can we add something else? We cannot add cams. No, it puts us in S1. Maybe we'll do the throttle body. 16 extra horse. Or we can do the fuel system. That's 17 extra horse, and we're still within the class. Because it did have decent grip and decent braking. I don't need to work on that just yet. I think this is alright for now. Race clutch, 10 speed. Race driveline, race diff, race exhaust intake, flywheel, and race fuel system. We have more horsepower, a little bit less weight, a little bit more grip. I think it's gonna do alright. Let's take it back to the championship event. Let me look at the gearing here. So it has super sharp gearing on the 10 speed. We might need to adjust that, we might not. We'll see how it goes. Wow, it's shifting so quick. I think it's perfect. Let me just do a little speed run here. Not a top speed run, just a speed run. Alright, it's perfect. Let's set the marker to our event here. And let's go get it done. I really like how it sounds. What an iconic sound. Feels like a whole new car with the 10 speed and those little mods that we did. Let's get it done. Alright, I'm gonna have to adjust my headset here. Alright, that's better. Yep, much better. Nice! What a race, dude! All those mods paid off at the end. What a race. What a freaking race, bro. Alright,
Hey,
2
boss.
more events to go.
Been through a few tours with your convoy, I see. You must be working together like a finely oiled machine by now.
Where's the next one? Right over here. Sounds so good. I like the sound that it makes when you're not on gas. When you're just letting it coast. This sound right here, I really like that. Oh, dude. Sounds amazing. Here comes our next event. Event number 2 out of 3. There's so much grip from the start, from the get-go. It takes off like an all-wheel drive car, but it's rear-wheel drive with rear engine. Rear-wheel drive and rear engine is like the best setup you can have when it comes to handling. I mean, mid-engine is always gonna be a little better, but Porsches know how to make it work. They'll make the rear engine rear-wheel drive setup handle better than a mid-engine all-wheel drive somehow. They just know how to do it. Not bad, not bad. We got some air on the finish line there. Finished second, that's okay. We finished first in the last event, second now. So in the next one, we're gonna have to do good. I don't want to restart. It's decent enough. So we got one more event to go. We really need to finish first in the next one, so we can win the championship and win our GTR, our third GTR. I already have one of each, like the older one and the newer one. So this will be my second older one and third overall. Alright, where's the event hiding, bro? Right here. Bro, my headset's being a little tight today. Like, I don't know what's going on. Let me adjust it a little more. Alright. Good so far. We can actually see inside this place. It's a dental place. That's crazy. We went a little overboard there. Oh no. Alright, since this is another sprint race, I'm gonna adjust my car's gearing a little. I'm gonna make the gears a little longer. Look at that, our 0 to 60 improved even more. Now short gearing was fine in a circuit race, but for the sprint race, I feel like we'll do a little better if our gearing's slightly longer than before. So let's see how it does. We really need to finish first here so we can win the championship. Come on, come on! No, we don't want to finish second again. Can we catch up somehow? Oh, that's almost gonna be impossible. We might still win the championship. Let's see how we did overall. How many overall points we have altogether. Oh, we're gonna have to restart. We only have 52. The first person has 54, so let's restart. Not a big deal. We just gotta drive slightly better. Can we adjust the arrow? No, we cannot adjust the stock arrow. Stock rear wing on the car. The tune is all good. We just need to drive a little better. Let's do this. Wish we had better brakes, but it's all good. We'll make it work. We're right on this guy's tail. Come on, GT3. No! Oh my god, I messed up big time. I messed up big time there. I was going too fast for the turn. Oh, there's no catching up now. Oh no! We were gonna finish first. It's all good. Lesson learned. Alright, dude. This is it. This is it. What? Oh no. Why are we doing worse than last time? That doesn't make any sense. Come on, bro, move out of my way. This guy was being a bully. We can't forget, we have stock brakes. We need to stop in time. Stop ahead of time, actually. This is the turn where we messed up. Almost messed up again. We can't let nobody pass. Alright. That's the first place. Finally. What a solid race, man. Solid. Where's our GTR? Here it is. The 2012 Black Edition. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. So we have this is the previous GTR. This is the new one. By new one, I mean the one that we just won. So this one right here is at the top of S1 class. I'll keep it there. But the one that we just won, I will maybe max this out. Because why not? And where is my other GTR? Where is my new GTR? What? I thought I had a newer model as well. Where did that go? Man, am I thinking of Forza Horizon 4? I swear, I thought I had the newer model. What year is that one again? Dude, no way. That makes no sense. I thought I already had two GTRs, but it turned out I only had one. Huh. Anyways, this one here is a full-blown on track car with a wing of a splitter. Top of S1 class, so I'll leave it the way it is. This one we will modify all the way. But here's the thing. I legit thought I had the newer model. I'm gonna go check it out actually. What year is the newer one? Maybe not in this game. Maybe that was in Forza Horizon 4. Auto show. Yeah, the 2017. I honestly thought I had the 2017. I'm sure that I just had the 2012. Now I have the 2012s. I don't have the 2017. I believe that was probably in the Horizon 4 then. Pretty sure this car's available in that game. Yeah, that was definitely not in this one. Now we know. Hold up here, I'm just gonna turn my camera off for a second. And I'm back. So yeah, that's strange. But that's all good. Maybe we'll buy this another time. Since we already have two to begin with. And they're pretty similar. Yeah, there are a few changes. But overall, they're pretty similar. So, it's been a while since I've driven a stock R35. So, let's see how slow or fast it feels. It doesn't feel slow at all. Oh, I swear my headset's bugging me today. I don't know why. looks really good. I almost forgot how good it looks. If you ever see this car in person, it's a big car, you know? It's not a small car at all. Like, it has some presence to it. Like, if you see one parked up or driving, you'll know right away that it's a GTR. It's a big car, dude. What up, bro? My GTR stock. Probably won't be able to keep up with your car. Handles real nice. I like this guy's license plate, not fast. He's definitely fast. Look at him go. Alright, we'll come back to the GTR another time. Let me pull out my Audi RS5 Coupe. Or this one, no, RS5 Coupe. Again, it's not the fastest car, but it sounds really nice. It's a high revving V8 NA, but I added turbos to it, so it's not a NA anymore. It's boosted now. Watch him switch to a GTR when I switch to an Audi. Oh, look at that. M5. I also have that one. He probably really likes my Audi. Oh no! The RS5 definitely sounds better. Two German cars just cruising around. Let's see what car he's gonna choose now. There's another race event nearby. Oh, there's two actually. Oh, dude, the reward for this one is really sick. Celine S1, a 2018? What? And a 911 Turbo S, a 2023? Dude, both these events are really good. I don't know which one I should do first. Let's do the Porsche event first. A 2023 Turbo S? Do I have one already? Oh, dude, I also have that car. A Sport Quattro? Quattro Sport? Sport Quattro? Bro, look at this guy. Is that a Bronco? No, that's a GMC. What is that? A Jimmy? I messed up. Sure, we can catch up. Bro! Stop messing around like that. Oh, look at that R33. R32 maybe. Bro, these NPCs are acting wild today. Oh, we're on. Good job, we're on. Alright, let's go back to the event. We can always race people on the highway later on. I don't want to miss out on those two events, dude. The reward is really nice. Just like the GTR, that reward is actually better, I think. Not that GTR is a bad car or anything. I want to see what a Porsche 911 Turbo S that I already have. What year? Because I know I do have one. Where is it? Okay, so I only have the 2014. Having a 2023 would be really nice, man. So this is also bone stock. Didn't even modify this car at all. Just sit in the way it is. The way it comes from factory. So yeah, we gotta win those two cars, the Celine and the 2023 Turbo S. Alright, let's go back to that event. Let's go do it. Wait, I set a marker to that event, but it came off. The marker didn't stick. Alright, let's get there fast. Let me switch to a faster car so we can get there ASAP. Supra. That bro keeps crashing. It's hard turning this car because it's on drag radials, drag tires. Really doesn't like churning. The light's going straight. Unless you pull the e-brake and then it can shift its trajectory. But it won't turn smoothly. Especially at higher speeds. Oh no! There you can see, barely wants to turn. Oh no. Alright, we're here. Dude, this is gonna be really good. 911 Turbo S, a 2023 model. Alright, we have 3 races that we need to complete. And luckily, we have 3 cars, 3 Porsches. Which one are we gonna pick? The rear-wheel drive, rear-engine Carrera with some aero on it and some boost because I added some boost to it, or the 911 GT2 RS bone stock, or the 911 Turbo S from 2024 also bone stock. So on paper, the 2014 car has the most amount of torque, but it's all-wheel drive. Not that it's a bad thing, but I just know Porsches, they love handling better when they're rear-wheel drive only. They can almost handle slightly better than their all-wheel drive versions. And I think the aero on the 911 KRS is really going to help. Might not be the lightest, might not have the biggest engine, but I think it's going to perform really well. It'd be nice having another 2023 model in here. We'll have a whole variety of 911s then. I honestly can't remember if this is bone stock or not. To me, it looks stock, the numbers, torque and power figure. But the weight looks a little too low. Maybe I did some weight reduction on it, maybe I didn't. I'm not too sure. But I know the 911 GT2 RS, the 2012 version, is completely stock. This one is definitely modified. Let's go with the 911 KRS. Not the fastest car on paper, but with the aero and mods that I have on, I think it should perform really well. Bro, these NPCs are getting wild. It's so glued to the ground that it almost feels all-wheel drive, but it's not. The air was really helping. Not bad, dude. We finished second. No restarts, nothing like that. And we had a huge mess up in the beginning. So it looks like there was only one other Ferrer S in this race, which finished 10th. I don't see any others. That's really good. Again, it wasn't the fastest car on paper out of the 3 choices that I had, but it did really well. Thanks to the aero and extra power. Alright, we got 2 more events to go, and then we'll finally have the 2023 911 Turbo S. Alright, a circuit race. That's where this car is really gonna shine. Alright, hold up everybody. I'm just gonna drink some water. I'll be right back. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna crack my window open too. It's getting really warm in the room. I'll be right back again. Much better. Alright, we're gonna choose the same car again. Let's go. Maybe I should wear my headset like this. Maybe it's my toque, who knows? Maybe it's not the headset. Alright. What is this guy doing? The way this thing brakes is crazy. Just as good as it handles. There we go. Clean run, man. Super clean. Alright, we need one more first place so we can win this championship and win our 911 Carrera? Not Carrera, Turbo S. The 2023 Turbo S. Where is the final event? Not too far from here. Let's go. Nice, we did it. What a solid race. That was amazing. All right, where's our reward? There it is, 2023 911 Turbo S. Nice, bro. Now we got the newer Turbo S, the older Turbo S. We got the newer Carrera, older Carrera, newer GT3, older GT3, GT2. We got them all. Almost all of them. We got the Carrera GT. Yeah. We have some nice Porsches in our collection. Here it is. The new model. So it's 641 horse, 590 torque, and the other one is 559, 587. It's a 3.8, and this one is also a 3.8, almost a 3.8, 3.75. That's really nice, dude. Let's see how it drives. What a nice looking car. What an amazing looking car. Dude is fast. Definitely faster than the GTR we just won. Alright, hold up, I'll be right back. We have one more championship. And... dude, this is gonna be your third championship in the same stream. That's really good. We got the GTR today, the first championship, and now the 2023 Turbo S. And the Celine S1, the 2018 Celine S1. Let's get that done. We'll be modifying all the cars that we want in this stream in the next one, so stay tuned for that. The goal in this stream is just to finish all the championships while they're still out there, so we can collect the rewards. It's probably a 7-speed. Oh, it's 8-speed! No way! They changed it up for 2023. I mean, yeah, we are in 2025 right now, but I'm talking about the car year. What a nice car this is. Really like it. Let's do this. So this championship only has one race. Not a 3-event long championship, just one and done. And the question is, which car are we gonna use? I'm thinking Porsche again, because why not? But this one is actually stock, so I have two GR Supras. And the other 718 Cayman that I have is modified. I thought it was the modified version, but that's unfortunately an S1, so we can't use that. And I don't want to use the stock Cayman. So the only two modified cars that we have are these two. Out of these two, I'm thinking I'm going to go with the BMW. Just because the B58 makes great power. So let's choose the Z4 Roadster. A circuit race in a front-engine rear-wheel drive car. But it has really great weight distribution, 50-50, so I have some faith in this car. I think it's going to do really well. Look at this map! What's going on here? What just happened here? Bro, this is a crazy map. I've never raced on this map before. This is crazy, bro. Lots of sharp turns. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a well-balanced car. It's pretty much Supra. Or you can say the Supra is pretty much a Z4. Oh no. I really like this map. Is this a custom map or an official map by Forza? I have no clue. Whatever this is really cool. I like it. Oh, what? I like this ramp. It's almost like NASCAR ramp. The NASCAR oval, but this is not the complete oval. Oh no! Those tires don't move. What was I thinking? And there it is. Our third championship in the same stream. Dude, other people haven't even finished yet. Alright, I'm just gonna continue. We're not gonna wait here. Bring on the reward, man. The 2018 S1 Celine. Alright, before we call it a night here, we're definitely gonna check out the Celine. Look at that. 2.5 liters only? Okay. 450 horse? Dude, it almost looks like a Porsche from the back. Almost. I know it's not even close to a Porsche, but from the front, I don't even know what it looks like. From the side, it looks like an Aston Martin, kind of, especially like the back end of it from the side. Yeah, it's got a very unique look. Is that a 4-cylinder, dude? Don't tell me it's a 4-cylinder. A 2.5 liter? Why is the gauge cluster so small? The interior is very simple, race oriented. Yeah, the gauge cluster is super small, like I can barely read the numbers on there. That sounds like a 4-cylinder to me. What is this car, man? How much is this car worth? Is this like an entry-level car? No, this car is actually worth 200K. This can't be an entry-level sports car. Is this a sports car? Or a supercar? I know it's definitely not a hypercar. Don't tell me this is a supercar with a 2.5 liter. I don't know what Celine is doing with this one. Yeah. Anyways, we got it for free, so we're not gonna complain. Again, we'll check out the Celine and the 2023 Turbo S in the next stream. And the GTR, of course. So stay tuned for that. And before we call it a night, let's see what we have here in our wheel spins. Maybe we'll win something really nice here. Let's give it a spin. Okay. Okay. Oh, Hoyara Pagani, man? Hoyara BC Coupe? We want a freaking Pagani? No way. This car's like, how many million again? No way, we just won this car, bro. No freaking way. No way. Wait. Pagani. So it should be here with... Oh yeah, it's right here. 2.7 mil? Oh, dude. Dude, this is like the nicest car I've won in a wheel spin. This is one of the nicest cars that I own right now. I can't believe we just won this in a wheel spin. Dude, we won 4 cool cars today. Yeah, I'm considering the Celine cool as well. Even though it's little like... little different, but it's still cool. But dude, this is the coolest car that I own right now, literally. No way we won this car. I can't believe it. Oh, this interior, bro. Those analog gauges. This car is such a vibe, man. Alright, you already know next stream's gonna be really good. We're gonna be